So today we're going to be reading Scary Stories in the Dark.
In the dark?
Mm-hmm.
Scary stories to tell in the dark. 3 books to chill your bones. What if my bones are already chilly?
Yeah, true.
Do you have chilly bones?
I don't know, maybe.
I mean, this bone's chilling. He's chilling, passed out.
Who's your friend there, Ryan?
This is Gerald the skeleton with a long neck.
Long neck skeleton? Yo, that's creepy. That's,
Hi,
so
I'm Gerald.
if he had a lot of brains, then why is he dead? Let's take a good look at that deep in its soul. Hold still, right?
I'm not the one holding still. It's Gerald that's holding still.
Gerald, hold still.
Anyways, I think... Oh, that was my elbow that cracked.
Gerald?
So, you want to tell us a little bit about this book, right?
I don't really know anything.
Well, you researched it not too long ago, right?
It was Gerald, I think.
Okay.
A bunch of scary stories you could tell.
This ain't about Gerald. Gerald, you're gonna have to go bye-bye. Yeah, we can't do this with you. Alright, then just... You ever heard of shaken baby syndrome?
Shaken Skelly syndrome.
Yeah, that's pretty much the same thing. Anyways, not to make light of shaken baby syndrome, R.I.P. my brother Jeff. But, anyways. Scary stories to tell!
In the dark.
In the dark.
Why do we have the light off if it's to read
Because
in the
I'm
dark?
not gonna Stephen King
Okay.
myself.
So, how many stories are in
You
here?
get it? Like he was always
There's
writing
3.
in the dark. Now he's
There's-
blind.
There's 3 books in there.
How many
Scary
stories?
stories to tell in the dark. More scary stories to tell in the dark. And I forgot what the third one was called. Bone-chilling stories to tell in the dark.
So they all pretty much
So how many
like
stories
sound
are
the same
together?
concept.
A lot. I didn't count them all.
So they're all 3 books are the same concept.
Yep.
Wow. Well, that's cool. It's like they could turn it into a series of movies. Oh, wait a minute.
They did.
Everything's a movie now. They make books out of movies and movies out of books. Pretty much art imitating life. All right, you're going to go down on the ground, Gerald, and you're going to just chill. So Ryan's going to pick... Can you say it, Ryan?
I'm not.
What's your
Ryan
plan?
is going to pick... Wait, close the book. Ryan's going to pick a number. There's 87 pages in the first book, so he's going to pick a number between 1 and 87 to see what story he is going to read first.
Okay, Google. Pick a number 1 to 87.
36.
Okay.
Yo, how'd you get that number? I would have guessed 6, 7.
You're going way too...
I'm
Why are you going
joking.
all the way to the back?
That 6, 7 stuff is too much.
Disgusting.
Oh, can I take a gander at that?
Hold on.
They have photos?
They do.
What the heck is that?
Why not?
Ew. Let me see the window. Can you please move your hand there? Oh, that's a house. I respect these photos because they make them seem really creepy, right?
36. Wait.
No, that's probably the second book.
Well, how many pages are in the first book?
It's 87.
Oh.
Ooh, 36. They eat your eyes and they eat your nose.
Who's that?
What? Wait, didn't we...
Mice? Pigs?
Look,
What is
the
that?
picture.
Yeah, what is it?
Ew.
It's a guy eating a bowl of eyes and noses.
Just a random guy?
Hey, Charlie, you're
That's weird, but okay.
Oh. Oh, so that's a chapter practically.
The whole chapter?
There are scary stories to tell all kinds of things. The ones told here are about a grave, a witch, a man who likes to swim, a hunting trip, and a market basket. There's also one about worms eating a corpse. your corpse.
I mean, that's not very scary to me. That's life. Right? You know?
Yeah. There you go. Want to do this one?
I read.
Yeah. It's this page, and then the page.
Ooh, there's
Let's go, bud.
music.
Yeah, there is.
Can I see it? Can you hold the book up? I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. No. Oh, is that a mortician? What do you call those?
The nurse.
Yeah.
I'm trying
For
to
transporting a
see
dead body.
Oh, the song's right here.
music. Oh, like the whole song?
It's called the Hearse song.
The
Let me
hearse
take this
song.
cover off because it's.
That's a tongue twister.
It's being a bad cover.
I didn't know the cover could come off. Just kidding. Remember the book Where the Sidewalk Ends? This seems like a lot like that. Can you move this, bud? You gotta keep the video on your beautiful face.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. Don't you ever laugh as the hearse
Right.
goes by for
Right.
He's singing the song.
That's a meme. Alright, go ahead.
maybe
You gotta talk louder, bud.
the next to die.
Talk louder.
Come on.
Yes, you don't you ever laugh as a hearse goes by, for you may be the next to die.
Whoa, I mean, why would we?
Reading this.
Why should we be scared about something that's gonna happen no matter what we do? It's about life, not death. Living.
Can you like try and move out of the way a bit?
Can you try what?
So now that Gerald is successfully in his bed and going to sleep, let's sleep.
Let's see. Let's.
Alright. The girl who
Oh, it's the same one.
The girl who stood on a grave. Some boys and girls were at a party one night. There was a graveyard down the street, and they were talking about how scary it was. Don't ever stand on a grave after dark, one of the boys said. The person inside will grab you. He'll pull you under. That's not true, one of the girls said. It's just it's just a superstition. I'll give you $1 if you stand on a grave, said the boy.
You gotta talk a
A
little
grave
louder,
doesn't
bud.
scare me, said the girl.
Talk a little louder, please.
No.
Please, for me.
How about you just get close up?
I'm deaf.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I'm partially
I'll
deaf.
do it right now. The boy handed her his knife. Stick his knife in one of the graves, he said. Then we'll know you're there. The graveyard was filled with shadows and as quiet as death. There's nothing to be scared of, the girl told herself, but she was scared anyway. She picked out a grave and stood on it. Then quickly she bent over and plunged the knife into the soil, and she started to leave. But she couldn't get away. Something was holding her back. She tried a second time to leave, but she couldn't move.
So we changed our ring to our ring, whatever the heck that is.
To that.
Yeah, but it was or some. It was like screaming. Yeah, I can't even do it. It was creepy, but we love it.
She was filled with terror.
Okay, can you talk a little louder, Ray?
No, not really.
I'll be your best friend.
I'm talking pretty loud.
Not for people to hear on TV
just
or whatever. Okay, in the chats, hey chat, let's see if you could hear Ryan well or Ryan crappy.
Pause it for a sec, please.
All right, we got someone at the door.
Alright, so we're back. It was my friend asking if I could come over. I'll continue reading though. Something has got me, she screamed, as she fell to the ground. When she didn't come back, the others went to look for her. They found her body sprawled across the grave.
What?
Without realizing it, she had plunged the knife through her skirt and had pinned it to the ground. It was only the knife that held her. She had died of fright.
She scared herself to death.
She scared the bejesus out of herself when she fell.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright.
Sometimes your brain can play tricks on you, right? A lot of times. And your fear takes over and your brain starts making stuff up. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
By the way, let's take a moment
Scary kids.
to admire your shirt tonight. Team Turtles. Let's go, baby. Are you wearing the shirt or is the shirt wearing you?
Oh.
Yeah, baby.
Can we bring Joe back? I kind of miss him.
Where is he?
I don't know where he went.
All right. That's the second book.
More scary stories to tell in the dark.
So what's the third? Even more scary stories. And then they'll do a fourth one. Even more
Oh, I have that one.
scary stories than before.
In the dark, huh?
In the
That's a
dark.
scary one?
There's one, it's actually from the movie. I have to.
When did the movie come out? 2018 or something?
1989, I think.
No, the book came out in 1981. It's old. It's really, really
Oh,
old.
book.
Yeah, the book is
More
the same age I am.
Scary stories.
Let's zoom in on that.
More tales to chill your bones.
Interesting. Sorry, my hand's shaking a little.
Oh, you still need it?
Well, I mean,
That'll help if I don't shake either.
that is creepy looking.
But if you guys actually saw that,
Alvin Schwartz. Sorry, I
Is
didn't mean
he
to cut
scary
you
in
off.
the movie?
It is. The movie's probably. If you're a little baby. No, I don't know. I haven't seen the movie, so maybe we can make it a mission to
Watch it.
find the movie. Yeah, we got all kinds of stuff we're subscribed to.
I mean, I think it's pretty literal with the names of the movies in it.
Right? Yeah.
if
Oh.
you watch the movie,
Dude,
this is in there.
if I woke up and I saw that, I would definitely
Ooh, I want to read it.
either soil myself, die, or both at the same time. I'm definitely doing both.
Ooh, let me see. Let me read it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wanna read that one.
What do you want, right?
He wants to read it.
This looks.
Right. Remember, you gotta have a loud speaking voice.
You don't want to look at it. Keep.
Let's let the chat see it. Is that way? Am I saying that right? They're not chat. They're. Ah!
Okay.
That looks like my sister. Honestly, I'm not trying to be rude, but that looks like my sister when she wakes up in the morning.
The dream. Lucy Morgan was an artist. She had spent a week painting in a small country town, and that the next day she would move on and go to a village called Kingston. But that night, Lucy Morgan had a strange dream. She dreamed that she was walking up a dark carved staircase and entered a bedroom. It was an ordinary room except for two things. The carpet was made up of large squares. I always lose mine.
How about you hold your
That looked
finger?
like trapdoors.
Put your finger where you're reading.
Oh.
Okay.
And each of the windows was fastened shut with big nails that stuck up out of the wood. Room. During the night, a woman with a pale face and black eyes and long hair, and long black hair, came into the room. She leaned over the bed and whispered, "This is an evil place."
I can't hear what you're saying. What'd she whisper?
"This is an evil place. Flee while you can."
This is an evil place. Leave while you can. That's creepy. I would literally. I'd probably like explode. I'd be so scared. Literally, my body would just.
When the woman touched her arm to hurry her along, Lucy Morgan awakened from her dream with a shriek. She lay awake the rest of the night, trembling. In the morning, she told her landlady that she had decided not to go to Kingston after all. "I can't tell you why," she said, "but I just can't bring myself to go there." "Then why don't you go to Dorset?" the landlady said.
Dorset? This must be in the UK.
It's a pretty town and isn't too far. So Lucy Morgan went to Dorset. Someone told her she could find a room in a house at the top of the hill.
What happened?
You were were doing something behind the camera.
I'm doing something with mommy. Making signals. It's fine. Just ignore the man behind the camera.
Yeah.
There is no man behind the camera.
It was a pleasant-looking house, and the landlady there was a plump, motherly woman.
Aww.
Was as nice as could be. Let's look at the room, she said.
Those are the people
think
I
you
don't
will like
trust. Those are the exact people I do not
They
trust.
walked up a dark carved staircase, the one in Lucy's stream. In these old houses, the staircases are all the same.
They're long and
Lucy
windy,
thought.
right? They go up.
But
every
when
floor.
the landlady opened the door to the bedroom, it was the room in her dream, with the same carpet that looked like trapdoors and the same windows fastened with big nails. This is just a coincidence, Lucy told herself. How do you like it? The landlady asked. I'm not sure, she said. Well, take your time, the landlady said. I'll bring up some tea while you think about it. Lucy sat on the bed,
tea.
staring at the trapdoors and the big nails. Soon there was a knock at the door. It's the landlady with tea.
Would you like a spot of tea?
She thought. But
Yes,
it wasn't the
Governor.
landlady. It was the woman with the pale face and black eyes and long black hair. Lucy Morgan grabbed her thing and fled.
She fled.
Wow. Oh, that's probably about good.
You did great, bud.
I'm going
No.
to read one from the second book.
Mommy's gonna read one. Your mommy, not everybody
Hey,
else.
where's Gerald? I need him. I need Gerald. I'm looking for Gerald.
Gerald. He's over here.
Gerald.
Alright, Daddy.
Oh, is it Gerald? Gerald.
Right.
Huh.
Pick a number 1 to 80.
I hope you talk louder than Ryan, honestly.
6, 7.
You heard the man.
I think he did that too. The church. They ready? There's a picture.
Oh, hold on.
Ooh, a church.
Let me
The
zoom in.
church.
Wow. That kind of looks like Preacher. The church from Preacher.
Yeah, after the
TV
After
show.
that.
Yeah.
fellow named Larry Berger,
What?
who wasn't afraid of anyone alive, but anybody who was dead scared the wits out of him.
Of course.
One night, Larry was out driving in the country in his old Jeep when he got caught in a bad thunderstorm.
Come on, Gerald.
The rain was coming down in sheets. Since his Jeep didn't have a top on it, Larry started looking for a place to take shelter. But at the first place he came, he didn't even slow down. It was an old deserted cabin, probably as dry as a bone inside. But Larry knew for a fact that it was haunted, and he wasn't going to stay there.
I wouldn't. Would you?
A few miles farther, he came to an old abandoned church standing all alone in a field. It hasn't been used in years. All the window glass was gone, but it still had sections of the roof intact. So Larry parked his Jeep and ran inside. It was as dark as could be in there. Larry groped around until he found a pew and sat down. It was nice and dry, just as he had thought it would be. And he stretched out his legs and made himself comfortable. Suddenly, there was a big flash of lightning, and Larry saw that he wasn't the only one in the church.
Nope.
There were people sitting in almost every pew. They all had their heads bowed as if they were praying, and they all were dressed in white.
Oh, man.
These must be ghosts in their shrouds.
Wait, is this a
Larry thought.
Diddy party?
I hope not.
Yeah, I know. That would be scary. Scarier.
Right. They must have come from some graveyard to get dry. Larry jumped up and down the aisle as fast as he could, just smacked into one of the ghosts, and the ghost he went, bah!
And Larry went, "Eh."
Oh,
That was it?
That was the story.
What was the point of that? Just to say there were ghosts there?
Yeah.
Right.
Should we do another one?
Yeah, why not?
Alright, I'm just gonna. Ready?
She's gonna pick one. Just randomly.
The Bride.
Did Frankenstein? Bruh,
Gerald had the same tail.
that is creepy. Shout out to the artist. I mean, he's amazing. He was, whatever. If he's still alive, God bless you. God bless your sweet little heart.
The minister's daughter had gotten married. After the wedding ceremony, there was a great feast with music and dancing and contests and games, even old children's games. When they got to playing hide and seek, the bride decided to hide in her grandfather's trunk up in the attic. They'll never find me here.
Yeah,
she
just
thought.
suffocate to death. What in the
As
heck?
she was climbing into the trunk, the lid came down and cracked on her on the head,
Oof.
and she fell unconscious inside. The lid slammed shut and locked.
Yep.
No one will ever know how long she called for help or how hard she struggled to free herself from that tomb. Everyone in the village searched for her, and they looked almost everywhere, but no one thought to look inside the trunk. After a week, her brand new bridegroom, and all the others gave her up for lost. Years later, a maid went up into the attic looking for something she needed. Maybe it's in the trunk, she thought. She opened it and screamed. There was the lady, the missing bride, in her wedding dress, but then she was only a
Skeleton. Wait a minute. We know another skeleton, don't we?
This guy?
Huh?
This guy?
Ah! What are you doing? That's creepy, right? Ah!
Why is it like... There we go.
Yeah, that's so you can have it under your sleeve. I don't know. I
Where's your
think.
hood?
I don't know if it's supposed to be a hood.
What about the big toe? That's always a good one.
No, big top.
The big toe?
Yeah.
Go for it. I have a pretty big toe. My Uncle Greg used to tell me I had Flintstone feet.
Let me see.
Let me see that one more time. Please and thank you.
I don't get it. Where's
The big toe. Wait, hold up.
Wait.
This one's in the
Oh my God!
This one's in the movie too.
Didn't you tell me about this, like, a couple of years ago?
Holy cow.
Is
This one's in the movie
I
too?
think I read this story to you.
Hold on. Isn't this the story... Spoiler alert. Isn't this the story where he grabs a big toe, cooks it, eat it, and then the person who
Bro.
grabs the big toe
He comes and looks for him.
and eats them?
Yeah.
Well, now I'm not watching
Oh,
it.
Finally.
Okay.
Wait, whoa, hold on. They show it in the movie?
Yeah.
They show him eating a toe
Yeah.
and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it's
So
not.
you didn't know it was a toe.
That's gross.
What do you think it was?
Probably
Why
like
would
a
you
piece of
why would
chicken
you
or
cook
something.
and eat a random object you found on the ground?
I don't know.
If something has a toenail on it, do not eat it, right?
Right. A boy was digging at the edge of the garden when he saw a big toe. He tried to pick it up, but it was stuck. It's to something.
What?
So he gave it a good hard jerk, and off it came into his hand. Then he heard something groan and scamper away. The boy took the toe into the kitchen and showed it to his mother. It looks nice and plump, she said. I'll put it in the soup. We'll have it for supper.
Are they trolls or something?
That night, his father carved the toe into 3 pieces. As they each had a piece, then they did the dishes, and when it got dark, they went to bed. The boy fell asleep almost at once, but in the middle of the night, the sound awakened him. It's something out in the street. It was a voice, and it was calling to him. Where is my toe? It groaned. When the boy heard it, he got very scared, but he thought, it doesn't know where I live. I will never find me. Then he heard a voice once more, only now it was closer. Where is my toe? It groaned.
Any chance he could puke it up?
The boy pulled the blankets up over his head, closed his eyes. I'll go to sleep, he thought. When I wake up, it'll be gone. But then he heard the back door open, and again he heard a voice. Where is my toe? It groaned. Then the boy heard footsteps move through the kitchen, in the dining room, into the living room, into the front hall, then slowly it climbed the stairs. Closer and closer they came. Soon they were in the front hall. Wait. Oh, soon they were outside the hall, outside his door. "Where is my toe?" the voice groaned. The door opened. Shaking with fear, he listened as the footsteps slowly moved through the dark toward his bed. And then they stopped. "Where is my toe?" the voice groaned. At this point, pause. Oh. "You got it!"
Whoa! I almost dropped the freaking camera. What the heck?
It told me that. It says, "At this point, pause, then jump at the person next to you and shout, 'You've got it.'"
That's messed up.
Seriously, it says that? It says
That is really messed up.
Wait, at this point, pause. Jump at the person next to you and shout, "You got it."
The big toe.
Do you have it, Rye? Let's see your big toe.
Oh, this is another ending to
Oh,
it.
not on our
Oh,
table.
you're still wearing that stuff.
Hold on. Put it back up there.
Feet.
You need your
Dang, bro.
clipped. Do you guys want to hear the other ending?
Yes, please, because that
Okay.
scared the living M. Night Shyamalan out of me.
Yeah. When the boy hears the voice calling for his toe, he finds a strange-looking creature up inside the chimney. The boy is so frightened he can't move.
Of course he does.
Just stands there and stares at it. Finally, he asks, "What you got such great big eyes for?" And the creature answers, "To look through." And
Can you move that,
through."
please, sir?
This? Oh, that?
Yeah.
What you got such big claws for? "To scratch up your grave."
What? He's not even dead yet.
What you got such big mouth for? "To swallow you whole."
Wow.
What you got sharp teeth for? "Chop your bones."
Is that what they told you to say now?
And now it says as you give the last line, pounce on one of your friends.
Pounce?
Whew.
There will be no pouncing tonight.
No, not for me.
Right, you can pounce on Gerald.
What do you think of these stories?
I really enjoyed reading them. I like that. Oh, you're talking to Ryan?
Either anyone.
I think the fact that they're short make them better.
I love
Because you don't want to keep going on and on and on, do you? Although some people would prefer longer stories, but some of these stories to me really don't make much sense. And sometimes they probably don't have to, right?
I love
It's just
it.
entertainment.
I absolutely love
Okay, let's hear your review.
it. Huh? Oh, the Big Toe story is just the best story. Easy.
You love it? I don't get why they would not know it wasn't a big toe, though. I mean, I'm the type of guy that has to question everything.
This was another one of my favorite.
What is that?
Hold on. Oh, that is creepy as hell. What the heck is this?
I used to read the
Me-
these books. Me Tai Doti Walker.
Me tea.
We tied
Huh?
Walker. You always did like.
Yeah, I'll have to find it.
The picture that you never liked.
It always creeped me out.
You know that Snuggle bear from the Snuggle commercials? The Snuggle dryer sheets?
Yeah.
He creeped me out because there's no way a bear could be that friendly or that cuddly. There's no way. Oh, God.
This one used to creep me out when I was little.
I can see why. That is terrible.
Terrible. What story is this one? The Haunted House.
No way. Should I read it?
You want to read it?
I guess. I mean, most of the time people don't like the sound of my voice as it is.
Slide it to your daddy. Gerald, slide it to your other father.
Yo, Big Daddy.
It's going to close. It
Bro.
was page 28 in the beginning.
Ow, my butt. These chairs are hard to sit on. Alright, page 20. What?
28
Where's the picture?
on the other side of it.
Huh? Oh, good. It's 29. Sweet Christmas. That's scary.
The story starts on the other page. Really? Just gonna stare at it?
Yeah, that's... Okay. This is called The Haunted House, right?
Yeah.
One time, a preacher went to see if he could put a haunt... He could put a haunt to rest at a house in his settlement.
Wait, a preacher?
Yeah. I think he's going to do like some kind of exorcism maybe. The house had been haunted for about 10 years. Several people had tried to stay there all night, but they always... Hold on, let me take... I need to... I'm good. Sorry.
Why don't you read the book?
Several... What?
Read the book instead of the phone.
Yeah. Several people had tried to stay there all night, but they would always get scared out by the haunt. So this preacher took his Bible and went to the house and went on in, built himself a good fire, and lit a lamp. The nerve on this guy. Sat there reading the Bible. Then just before midnight, he heard something start up in the cellar. Walking back and forth, back and forth. Then it sounded like someone was trying to scream and got choked off. I don't know, maybe like that. Then there was a lot of thrashing around and struggling, and finally, everything was quiet.
What's in there?
The old preacher took up his Bible again, but before he could start reading, he heard footsteps coming up the cellar stairs. He sat watching the door to the cellar, and the footsteps kept coming closer and closer. He saw the doorknob turn, and then when the door began to open, he jumped up and hollered, "What do you want?" The door shut back easy-like, and there wasn't a sound. The preacher was trembling a little, but he finally opened the Bible and read a while. Then he got up and laid the book on the chair and went to mending the fire. Then the haunt started walking again and step, step, step up the cellar stairs. The old preacher sat watching the door, saw the doorknob turn, and the door open. It looked like a young woman. He backed up and said, "Who are you? What do you want?" "Oh, good Lord." Sorry. The haunt sort of swayed like she didn't know what to do. Then she just faded out. The old preacher waited and waited. When he didn't hear any more noises, he went over and shut the door. He was sweating and trembling all over, but he was a brave man, and he thought he'd be able to see it through. So he did. They always think that, don't they? Oh, God. So he turned his chair to where he could watch, and he sat down and waited. It wasn't long before he heard the haunt start up again, slowly. Step, step, step. Closer and closer. Step, step. And it was right at the door. The preacher stood up and held his Bible out before him. Then the knob slowly turned, and the door opened wide. This time the preacher spoke quiet-like. He said, "In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, who are you and what do you want?" The haunt came right across the room, straight to him, and took hold of his coat. It was a young woman about 20 years old. Her hair was torn and tangled, and the flesh was dropping off her face, so he could see the bones and part of her teeth. She had no eyeballs, but there was sort of blue light way back in her eyes and her eye sockets, and she had no nose to her face. That's a face only a mother could love. The haunt, excuse me, right? Oh. Okay. Let's get back to... Then she started talking. It sounded like her voice was coming and going with the wind blowing it. She told how her lover had killed her for her money and buried her in the cellar. She said if the preacher would dig up her bones and bury her properly, she could rest. Then she told him to take the end joint of the little finger from her left hand and lay it to the collection. Okay? An elder... I did the right page, right? Nope. I skipped a page. I'm sorry. Okay, so... Then she told him to take the end joint of the little finger from her left hand and to lay it in the collection plate at the next church meeting. And he'd find out, sorry guys, and he'd find out who had murdered her. And she said, if you come back here one more after that, you'll hear my voice at midnight and I'll tell you where my money is hid. And you can give it to the church. The haunt sobbed like she was tired, and she sunk down toward the floor, and was gone. The preacher found her bones and buried them in the graveyard. The next Sunday, the preacher put the finger bone in the collection plate, and when a certain man happened to touch it, it stuck to his hand. The man jumped up and rubbed and scraped it and tore at that bone, trying to get it off, and then he went to screaming, like he was going crazy. Well, he confessed to the murder, and they took him to jail. After the man was hung, that took a turn. After the man was hung, the preacher went back to that house one midnight, and the haunt's voice told him to dig under the heath rock. I think that's like the foundation. And where the haunt had held on to his coat, the print of those bony fingers was burned right into the cloth. It never did come out. Oh, man. So, that was cool. I think we're pretty good on the stories right now, and I'm going to already have to have a bucket next to my bed in case I pee myself. At night. I'm joking. But
I mean, if you wake up, or if you see that in your sleep, you might...
This?
Yeah.
Kiss me, baby.
Mwah.
There is like an eyeball or something.
I think it's supposed to be the blue lights.
Yeah. So what do you think, Rye? Scary stories to tell in the dark?
Yes, apparently.
Yeah.
I like
Let's get you this could be a screen grab if you hold the book.
Become evil Gerald. Alright, he's evil Gerald right now.
So thank you for everyone for watching. This has been another edition of Ryan Reads
With evil Gerald.
with Gerald. And we'll probably do another video closer to Christmas time. 2025, right?
Yep.
And have a happy Halloween. And everyone should check this book out. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Bye.
Bye.